Hi, and welcome to this free video training series on how you can become a best-selling author this year. I'm your host, Jesse Krieger. I'm the author of Lifestyle Entrepreneur and the founder and publisher for Lifestyle Entrepreneurs Press, where we help authors become entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs become best-selling authors. And in this first video, I want to tackle one of the most important concepts that you have to deal with when you decide to become an author, and that's really how to organize your content into a book form. So we're not even to the point of actually writing words or creating the content yet, but rather we want to look at what I call creating a content framework that becomes the organizing principle and the superstructure for your book. So let's dive right in. Now there's really two ways to go about creating a content framework. The first is to use an acronym or a word wherein each of the first letters of the word are expanded out so that you have descriptive terms that ultimately embody the entirety of the content in your book. I'll give you an example. In my book, Lifestyle Entrepreneur, one of the frameworks I used is called the vision map process. Now it's just vision and then dash MAP, and MAP is actually an acronym for mission, actions, and product. Now, this functions in two ways. One, it's an easy to remember descriptor, like a vision map. It's the map on how to actualize your vision, but it's also the organizing principle for the content that they then share, which is all about how to take that vision, define a mission statement, create an action plan, and ultimately check the product or the result of your efforts against your initial expectations. So you've probably seen other books that have words or acronyms like this, and it's really a useful way for your readers to quickly understand what they're going to encounter when they actually look into the book. Because as an aside, it's not enough to just have good ideas, to just have good content. You actually need to pace people through the reading, through the digestion of that content so that it becomes real and applicable to them. Now, the other way that you can use a content framework is to create a multi-step process. And one of the best examples of this is 7 Habits for Highly Effective People. I mean, even in the name alone, you can tell right away that the majority of the book is probably going to be covering those 7 habits. And another example is one of the books that we've launched called Launch Your Business, which is the 5-step solution. See, there's the content framework on how to do what you love, quit your job, and live life and travel on your own terms. So that's an example of a multi-step process. And in either case, what you're doing is you're telling your readers ahead of time what they can expect when they get past that cover and start to really dive into the content. You're also pacing them through the learning process so that 1, they're not overwhelmed, but 2, that they can reference back or even tape it next to their mirror or something, giving them an easily accessible framework to ultimately share the knowledge, wisdom, and ideas that you have. So in the next video, we're going to talk about rapid content creation techniques, but here we first want to start with just creating this content framework, this overarching structure for what your book will ultimately be. To help with this process, I've created a handy worksheet that you can download right next to this video, and I encourage you to download that and first choose which path you want to go, whether an acronym or a multi-step process. And then once you've created yours, why don't you go ahead and share that on the comment thread below this video. Myself and other people in the Lifestyle Entrepreneurs Press community will be jumping in and giving you feedback. So I hope that that's a helpful resource, and I hope this is a useful idea to help you start the process of getting that idea, that book, out of your head and into the world in a step-by-step, manageable way. So thanks very much. I'm Jesse Krieger again, and I'll see you in the next video.